When I get on Twitter, I'll see so much diversity, beautiful art, unique opinions, biases, and projections. My ego naturally wants to fit in, to be a part of the group or community, which is usually actually just an egregor or group entity which doesn't individually exist apart from itself. That a notion in my mind would remind me that I don't get much support on social media anymore. Then my mind reminds me that I did back when I people pleased and wanted people to like me. Then my ego equates that with people don't like who I really am and they want me to fail. That no one really actually understands me because they don't understand themselves, therefore we don't resonate and they hate me, which is a generalization statement. All of these examples are side effects of being stuck in my head without addressing it. Without addressing it, I may act out in petty ways. Because I've had and have blind spots, as we all do, despite my reality being the opposite, being triggered makes it feel real. Being triggered prevented me from seeing it wasn't social media, but a reflection of my whole life being mirrored via social media. This is when self-sabotaging behavior comes in with victim-like ideologies and defensive mechanisms, where the urge to react rather than respond kicks in because holding the belief of I am my ego means I must take action because I'm being threatened. But who is I? The ego believes its needs are not being met and that someone or something external was or is responsible for it, which means we will bulldoze our emotion to get our needs met rather than meet them ourselves. It's another reflection of our childhood, which means I will subconsciously dim myself in the effort of trying to prove to others that I am not so different, just to feel connected to. This just means my intentions are clouded and I cut off the connection to my authentic self, giving my other parts the front stage because if it's not obvious yet, they have taken on the job of protecting me when my sense of self was threatened. This part of me felt the need to prove herself in order to feel liked so that she could finally believe it again and like herself too. This part of me felt the need to prove herself in order to feel liked so that she could finally believe it again. So she could finally believe it and like herself too. Moving out of this way of living, it becomes clear that this way of thinking wasn't just the effect of the cause, but actually cause and effect in action. I was taught to think like this by example, therefore I unconsciously looked for it. It's another chicken or egg debate. The healthiest thing anyone could do in life is prioritize the way they feel about themselves over anything or what anyone else feels. And that's the conclusion I've come to in this particular aspect of my healing.